Yeah.
I would ask who Acola mained before Steve came out, but I don't even think he was born yet, so probably nobody.
We actually asked him that question on Tweet Talks.
Who was it?
Luigi.
Oh, right.
Oh,
his Twitter is Acola Louis.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yanni, too. I mean, there's something. What do these characters have in common? Something like that, I think.
That's silly block Luigi.
Right.
I have good neutral tools, too.
Lego Luigi, bro.
Lego Luigi.
Well, there you go. Guys, it has been quite the journey to get here, but this is our grand finals, fighting all the way from losers 13th Light in a position to maybe take this tournament from loser side of things, but Acola obviously has been unstoppable for the entirety of this event, so hard to bet against him now.
I don't know how good that reflection is going to be in this matchup, specifically for Fox. Like, you know, you see the Falcons do it because they can throw it out, get it, closer or whatever. But it's still right on your body, so to really,
oh damn!
Well, I'm not looking. Does that count?
I'm not looking.
Talking about on your body right now.
I'm not looking.
I looked once for you, TK. He didn't look back, though.
Didn't even go for the forward smash, saving the durability on the items. Optimal punish there with the up smash. Lava, well, Steve got infinite of that, apparently.
That's a good point.
Right, he starts to use he uses one of the tools, right? To like.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
he
right.
does
Yeah,
use a
to
pickaxe
smack
at
the
the
lava.
end.
But he keeps his F smash at the very least, which
Right.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know if
Down
that
smash would be the
uses
one.
durability on the pickaxe. Maybe it does. Yeah,
I'm
I mean
really
he's
not
using
sure.
it,
It just
right?
makes it stronger, right, or something like that? Or
well,
is
you
up smash
can't-
always the same?
No,
You
his
can't
up smash
tech that.
definitely gets stronger.
With different weapons?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Okay, wow. The more you know.
I did not know. I mean, again, Steve, such a character with so much depth to it, right?
Yep.
So obviously we're not going to know every little thing about this character, and we're trying to learn about it, and Acola is definitely showing us the ropes.
Nope,
Yeah, let me-
trash commentator.
I mean, you know
Find
now,
out I'm wrong,
after this
bro.
tournament.
That's 4, bro.
Oh, no, everything.
Oh my
Commentated like
God.
20
It
cents.
doesn't. It doesn't actually. Never mind. It does nothing.
Oh, okay.
It does nothing.
Okay, nice.
It just looks different?
Apparently, that's. Look, I'm just going with the chat says. That's where the real Steve players.
Oh, yeah,
are.
chat knows.
True.
Chat knows
At home.
Chat knows.
Playing Minecraft.
Watch that shield. Oh my goodness, bro. In the midst of trying to keep maybe that shield intact, just getting caught up. The pressure that Acola is able to put on, but Light really just one maybe up smash away from evening things out.
Dude, he's so ready to go for combos off the blocks. You got to use these characters' tools against them, much like, throwing Diddy's banana
Oh, this
back.
situation sucks. Oh, does
He
he go
got
for
so
the forward
lucky.
air? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, beautiful tech chase. And it's hard to tech chase Steve on reaction because his he doesn't really have a tech animation. He's kind of just like laying on the ground and he just goes the direction, which is really funny.
He has the best tech animation.
Yeah, it's so troll.
By not having one at all. All right, Acola setting up the walls, of course, wants to find some materials. He's got a pretty stacked loadout right now, and the gold for good measure, but Light bringing this one back actually in the lead after getting his shield broken, after getting kind of stomped for most of this match. He's in it.
Yeah, I mean, just getting up close next to Steve and abusing and playing around minecart really well. Like you said, being very willing to go and combo off the wall, right?
Yes.
You need to be able to do that. There's the diamond for the next stock, but the diamond's already available, and we're already on the last stock. Down air doesn't fully connect. That would have been the stock right there.
Listen, man. I feel like one thing I can definitely tell you is that Light has to go get his better instinct.
No.
You're dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so dead.
I
I
was
want
gonna
to
say,
slowly turn?
He has to go through his better instinct of not immediately chasing someone in the air. Because, like, obviously, I'm going to go get this up air, and then you get amble at the top. You probably die like 50 instead of where he still died at very early, very early here. But, yeah, it's just, I saw him, like, there was a couple times where it looked like he was going over, and then he was like, oh, never mind.
All right, but yeah, slow it down a little bit. Let's
I think
see.
he tried to get out.
He definitely just dropped shield or did some kind of animation.
Oh, start of a roll.
Start of a roll.
Spark.
Yeah, he was coming out of it.
Oh, I see.
Caught
All right.
rolling.
Good catch there, guys.
Not them catching and rolling. They hate.
GimR, the science guy.
All right.
Man, Acola catching the Phantom, by the way, on one of those up airs. Could have kept it going.
Okay, good. SDI going out and about there. You do not want to get hit by the forward air after that forward tilt, like walk-off combo. The fair into the double dip is going to be really hard for Fox to deal with. Like, getting out of that situation, tries to use a shine against the anvil, but the platform kind of saving Acola there.
Okay.
Oh! I wonder if he could have up smash off that hard nair and it would have killed. That's so close, but gets the sour nair up smash anyway, cleans it up.
All right, man. So keeping himself well into the lead right now, but again, with the latest half of the DLC characters, man, sometimes them leads really just be getting evaporated.
Yeah, seriously. No, and that's been proven a couple times throughout this tournament, more than a couple.
Yeah.
Leads are often not safe in these kind of situations. But Light, now that time, not using that option prior to that.
Oh my goodness.
Mixing it up. Love that usage right there. Just look at the momentum. He was able to snatch away just this game 2. Dominantly going in his favor right now.
That's one of the things that, like, I feel like, you know, that's where he can really use the reflector. He's like, all right, I'm coming up to chase you, and then just be super close to him before he drops that anvil. Now he has to really think about it.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's good. Put another layer of consideration in what acola is doing as well.
How much practice does Light have versus Steve? How fast he's adapting to some of these like block situations after hitting acola onto a block and kind of knowing exactly the situation after and placing things like up smash or other hitboxes out. It looks like he's very seasoned and experienced in these, and I just don't think he practices that much against Steve, so I'm just so impressed.
I can't. As you said, you know, earlier he did say, oh my God.
He just three-stocked him.
He did. That's insane. Like, we don't get to say that a lot. I don't think we get to say that at all about acola.
I don't think he's ever gotten 3-stock this entire tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
But I was going to say, man, like he said, you know, before he went over there, that he feels like he has his pattern down a little more. And, I mean, it's kind of starting to show. Look at the stuff that he's avoiding. Look at the way he's able to use reflectors, you know, throw back anvils. He's gotten around the cart anvil into forward or back air quite a bit of time. So, yeah.
And just that different approach is really going to, like, those little attention to details are going to carry over to the next game too, because it's really going to force acola to second guess some options as well.
All right, let's see. Was that just kind of a lucky break for Light, or did it take him a game to wake up? Of course, now it's all tied up. All will be revealed in this game 3.
Man, and as a viewer, you definitely want to see the back and forth between these two players, right? Definitely don't want to see any blowouts in any direction. And man, we're getting some crazy sets and very different characters, right? Steve being, you know, a little less mobile of a character, more of a setup character. You mine, you set up and stuff. And Fox being that rush down spacey, not giving acola that time, that comfort, that space to work with.
Hey, man, so what an answer right there. Oh, wow. An answer from Light to go ahead and show, hey, man, you know, these Steves ain't going to be running me like that, so.
I refuse.
Yeah, I refuse. However, though, it is still acola who has those on deck every time, bro. What a punish.
Yeah, the footstool down air is, in my opinion, the best footstool combo, or best footstool out of shield out there. And, I mean, the Fox Nair hit so high on his shield that was just a true punish.
And it's crazy, too. I'm thinking about it, Charles. What Steve does Light have access to, at least on a consistent basis? The way he's coming off the walls, though, feels like just raw intuition.
Oh my, literally blocked. That is...
Was that the block? That had to have been the...
I don't know. I think it was the stage, man.
Oh, was it?
I don't know. It looks like he didn't get there.
Some weird interaction between the block and the stage.
I feel like the block pushed him over a little bit?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, you think you got too caught? Okay.
I think he just fucked up.
Yeah. Okay,
I feel that, you know.
Got you.
I'm going to say it's the block, though.
It feels more hype to say it's the. It feels more hype to say it's the block. But yeah.
Right.
Max,
we'll get the
follow
replay
the script, Max. We got to follow the script.
Got pineapple, bro.
Oh, shit. That's coming out of my paycheck.
All right.
This time acola with all the command here. Ooh, not going to pick up on the directional air dodge there. Forward smash is going to miss the mark. And, I mean, at this point, Light has been taking quite a bit of damage. We've seen how powerful Anvil is as well.
I think that's another thing Acola is probably not ready for. I think a lot of those times that he set up the, like, you know, the 3 blocks, let me mine on the other side, no one actually jumps over there to do anything about it. And, like, Light is like, nah, I'm coming through.
Wow, yo, you see that roll read right there? He was so sure of that. Light working this one back, though. It was... like super in Acola's favor at the beginning of game 1 and the beginning of this game 3 right here, but Light still manages to make it last stock.
Spacing around those back airs that definitely would have killed had any of those hit, and he's still looking for them though.
Oh, man.
I think he's got another diamond. Quick 42.
It doesn't take too much for Light to accumulate that damage.
Oh, no.
But got caught in. That's one habit that he was getting punished for a little bit, and that time it's going to cost him stock.
Yeah. That's a habit. I mean, if you can catch on when Fox is going to jump in, on you, that's a habit that you're always going to be able to punish because, like, he has to. Like, that's Fox is coming. He's going to jump in.
All right, let's take another look at that. Okay, that was definitely staged. That was definitely staged. Yeah.
I was just, maybe
in the moment though, the block placement, it could have been like
pushed him over a little bit.
That was definitely staged.
Very understandable mistake for sure. I mean, trash commentators, get them off!
Get them out of here!
You know the vibes.
Where are the analysts? All right, here it is.
Brackets. I'm kidding.
Anyway, back to the match. It's game 4 now. 2-1 in favor of Acola.
We're trolling. All right, boys, let's go. 2-1. Acola. He might win this in 4. I don't have like a horse in the race, but if we go to another set, I'm not going to be disappointed.
I want to see another set for sure. I mean, we're seeing so much of the meta evolve just within these sets within the tournament, right? Because Steve and Kazuya usually don't make it super far in bracket, at least in America, right? For Japan, acola making it very far a good amount of times, right? But to see a Steve this successful in the American meta is really crazy to see. And I mean, we're seeing the differences meshed between so many different matchups.
Yeah, he had to get out of there.
Yes.
That was either
eat the hit or lose your shield.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's a million reasons why it would be awesome for this to go to a second set, but I think number one is when are we going to see acola again? He's so young. It's tough for players like that to come out here on a consistent basis and just give us as much screen time as possible.
I agree, man. Just kind of just appreciate them while they're here. I appreciated that stock from Light, but that is gone.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that was actually just really good marketing right there from acola.
Oh,
good stuff.
damn.
Good marketing right there from Light. But yeah, I mean, he literally just patrolled as Light was jumping in the air trying to find ground. He was just patrolling the ground so he could get that F smash earlier. And now, yeah, Light getting up there and making sure this game does not get too far away from him.
Oh, not at all.
Ooh.
All the trades here, a lot of materials, only 2 iron available here for acola.
He's like, nah, I know you're reflecting that. I don't even have to engage.
Ooh, okay, wait.
Down.
Yep.
Not going to be able to get all the way up there, unfortunately. Great, good of him not to chase. I mean, it's 21, but I'm still like, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. That anvil that high up could be an issue.
All the way to the right. And again, just going to be forced to go for a conversion there and then go for the mine, right? You can try to get the fair, but Light's DI has been good, so just end it off with a forward smash or a down smash, get some mining in, guaranteed, right?
Take the guaranteed damage over, just hoping he messes up. Oh my
gosh. That DI, not the best for sure, but I mean, Light wasn't even ready. He was still...
Up smash protection. I like it.
Get your up smash insurance now.
I know, man. Safer than Geico. Not bad at it.
And fighting a wild animal?
Yeah.
We live
a rabid fox.
Nice. The coverage always on point for Light. Tournament stock right now for Light.
Oh, trying to get this down air to connect, but we are going all the way.
What
no way. Okay.
The fact he got the false finish there is terrifying.
Yeah, could have all gone out the window right there for Light, but he's still hanging on just barely. I love how he's respecting the up tilt. He's like, all right, I'm just going to jump away or disengage, not even going to attempt to punish it. We know that move is safe.
Oh, the block making such a weird interaction. Usually you can just combo that.
Oh my
God. What a brave
You're
soul.
so brave, bro.
Oh my.
I think at that point he was like, I'm in too deep. Like,
I got damn firefighter brave right now.
The Marines could never.
Oh my God.
All right.
Look at this. Even the platform, too. acola has the platform above him, the wall. Oh, wait. Got some tricks. The up smash.
The way that he drops those up smashes is so good. It's just, you never expect, it's almost like you don't expect him to throw it out in that situation. And he's like, oh, you're about to land?
Yeah.
Psych. What's up, bro?
There it is, man. There it is. acola is your Gimvitational, maybe first annual Gimvitational champion. And he did not disappoint. I mean, came in with so much pressure on his shoulders, so many expectations for what this young man could accomplish. And, I mean, there it is, man. Not disappointing at all. Going up against all the best that we could throw at him at this event and overcame all of them.
Yeah, I mean, really the only name missing that really, really could have done it, MK Leo.
Correct.
Of course, busy doing some great work out in Europe this weekend.
Yeah.
But I think that's like the final frontier for this guy, right? I mean, he didn't fight Spargo, of course, in bracket. That's a big
That's not on
question
him.
mark.
Beat who you got in front of you.
Exactly. Spargo not making it to acola. Wow, what a great tournament. What a great set, though. I mean, Light with so many moments of brilliance as well. But acola just not being shaken, regardless of the stage, the setting, the country that he's playing in.
Hell yeah. And I think we're actually going to be able to get some words from him. I see Watch, his translator is up here. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, celebrate. Congrats. My man. Hell yeah.
And I think it's no question at this point, acola, the best Steve in the world. I think we can all agree on that.
Not even.
Well, I mean, it was just a question before because he was doing so great in Japan, and now coming here in America and just proving himself here. I mean, I think this at this point cementing himself as the best Steve in the world, potentially one of the best players in the world as well.
I would agree. Definitely put his stamp on that. First question, I just wanted to know, who was his hardest challenge for today's final bracket?
Cola.
Cola.
Cola. Okay.
Cola versus acola, man, a classic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's understandable, though. I mean, like, you saw the rush down seemed to be a little,
Yeah.
you know, like, that seemed to be the hardest thing to have to deal with as Steve, is like people being able to rush you down. So Fox, Roy, but outside of that, yeah, it seems like he's kind of handling everybody else.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I guess I'll go next. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, no, go for it.
Okay. So Acola's got an incredible tournament record. Hasn't been to too much stuff. What is his lowest placing ever?
Offline ですか?
Yeah, offline.
Offline.
準優勝
Second place, dude. Most people go 0 and 2 at their first
He's
tournament.
just another Leo.
Yeah.
All right, Chuck. Also,
Hey, watch. Could you put your mic down?
Yeah, your mic works too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
吉田さんとか、シュートンさんと、
アウラさん
白雪、Yoshidora, Shuton, and Yaura. But like only I think it was like only 4 or 5 player who beats him in offline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
God, dude.
And just getting second place from that. That's
Yeah.
absolutely
100%
insane.
goes to grand finals.
Right.
Yeah.
100% always at
That's
grand finals, which is
insane.
absolutely wild. The question I had is, does Acola feel like players are adapting the counterplay to Steve really quick now? Does he think that there's other players that the other players could play the Steve matchup a lot better, or does he feel like they're kind of still keeping up to speed in terms of how fast the Steves are learning how to play Steve? Like, does he feel like the counterplay to Steve right now from everyone else is very strong or not?
Okay.
Oh, so you gonna earn your money today.
このゲーム対戦してみて、このスティーブになんてもいいのかな、すげえ難しいんですけど、なんかこのスティーブ対策ちゃんとみんな詰めてると思うみたいなのがなんかざっくりとしたあれで、なんかそのスピードとかそういうのでなんかこうなんだろうな、こうなんだろうな。ちょっと難しいんだけど。
Oh, he's so shy. It's adorable, man. I'm just saying.
Humble king.
So it's like talking about the meta or like kind of things, right?
Right. Does he feel like other players are like the counterplay of Steve? Does he feel like other players are abusing the counterplay of Steve, or does he feel like other players aren't playing well against Steve, like the counterplay?
だからなんかそのスティーブ対策、カウンターみたいな感じでスティーブに対するカウンターを中心にちゃんと戦ってきてるなって感じるかどうか。なんか今対戦しててこの人対策積んでんなみたいな人たくさん多い。
Jones, you're a whole commentator. Oh, you just ask him. Do you think people know the Steve matchup, bro? Like that's all you're saying.
Is he gaming or are we just ass?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
He said like he feels like there's like some like counter picks actually, yeah.
Right.
But not like everyone, like feels like there's some players like really knows
The matchup. Right. Okay.
All right, and then the only thing I want to know is, does he plan to come back to the States to enter more tournaments?
またその海外の大会に先でなんか参加する予定とかありますか？
今のところないです。
Right now, not yet actually.
Okay.
But
hopefully.
行けたら行きたい。Yeah, he wants to, but like depends on a lot of things.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's young. We understand that, but let him know. I mean, he impressed not only us, everybody in the chat, like all the other players. Like he was fantastic, and we want him to know that. Like he's really appreciated.
ここにいるみんなも選手も見てる人も含めてもう見てすごかったし、なんかそれをみんな感動してすごい盛り上がってることを改めてなんか伝えといてくださいって言われたんでまず。
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give it up for him.
Give it up.
Amazing job, man.
Awesome talent.
All right. So there it is, man. That was the Gimvitational. I mean, just a lot of good gameplay to go back and watch. To be honest, I mean, if you're trying to learn matchups, you want to learn more about Steve. You want to learn more about Kazi. You want to learn more about Terry.
Yeah.
There's some good Fox stuff, some good Roy stuff. I mean, there's some good Cloud stuff here because Cola and Spargo. There's all kind of all kind of characters you can be watching and learn a little bit more about. Or you could just watch some Crazy Cheese, man, because there was some of that here too.
A lot of that going around as well.
A decent amount of zero depth going on here, bro. That F smash, that 15% F smash,
15%, bro. And you know what's crazy? It wasn't even close. It wasn't like, oh, that barely got the. I was like, you're obliterated.
He
You're done.
disappeared. Yeah.
Crazy stuff all around. But don't go anywhere. I believe we are going to do an award ceremony. Are we clicking to that right now or a short break? Okay, I think we're
All
going to do that
right.
right now. So
We'll do it live.
Yeah, we'll do it live. That'll do it for us from the commentator couch. And shouts to all the commentators who participated in this as well. Oh, what's up? Are we doing it here? The award ceremony. Do you even know about your own award ceremony?
セレモニーやるんじゃないのって今主催の人に聞いてて
Gamer looking like a deer in the headlights right now.
I don't know what to think.
Look, I'm just talking. That's all I'm here.
Just cut the break. Cut the break.
Thank you for having us. We'll see you next time.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Cut the camera.
No? All right. Anyway, this was fun.
Yeah.
Fun event.
We're still going. We're still going.
We're still here.
Got those dynamic angles.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're gonna cut the credits.
Dude.
Goodbye.
All right,
See you guys
goodbye.
next time.
Yeah, all right. We might be back. We might be back.
Shoutouts to nobody giving production direction. It's like, okay.
They were going
Yeah,
to.
they were there.
Right, yeah.
All right, guys. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
good. It's all good.
Proud brother.
But yeah, I wanted
what's
to
up?
just.
Okay. Is it cool if we just like 5 minutes or something?
Yeah, it'll be
Is
quick.
that cool? Is that
It'll
cool?
be really quick.
It'll be really
Seriously.
Well, if you're
seriously.
here, then I'm here because I can't leave without you.
Come pop a squat, man.
Yeah, it'll be
chilling.
quick. It'll be
Oh,
quick.
you're more of a stand-up
Stretch my
kind of guy?
legs. Yeah.
Stand-up kind of guy?
Yeah, I'm real funny, you know?
Before we get to the credits, I just wanted to know,
What's up?
do a quick recap.
A little
You know,
recap.
Little recap. You know, thank everybody for watching. It was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
A lot of work to set up, but you know, it's definitely worth it. A lot of people made this happen.
Right.
We do have a credit scene.
Mhm.
I'm a little worried about naming people off the top. You're always gonna forget somebody. But
Yeah.
I might as well do some of it. So I don't know if you guys saw that, like basically short film
Right.
back to the lab rooms. That was all made by John.
Shouts to John. Let's go.
ADL4, my older brother. When we decided to do this, I know people, you know, with Summit and everything, they're used to having like skits at events like this.
Right.
And I was like, I really wanted to do the main thing right. Right? Yeah, come on.
Hey.
Get on here. I wanted to do like everything right? I like really wanted to focus on that. And as the whole Summit team knows, like the skit stuff, the content is really hard to do.
Yeah.
Like it's
yeah.
like a lot of work. So I
Mhm.
wanted to focus on the basic stuff. And John was like, like a week before the event was like, I'm gonna make it happen. So,
Let's go, John.
So he was like up all night for like 3 nights to make that happen, and we're gonna put it all together.
But you really wanted the good stuff, so I was like, all right, I'll help you out.
And well, not only that,
That's up your alley
he was
too,
doing
right?
stuff
Yeah.
at the event too. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy. So that's all gonna be like lumped together
Mm-hmm.
into a, into a singular skit.
Nice.
Go on the YouTube. So that was really awesome, and there was just a lot of it was a long week because we all started on Sunday, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like things like this take a lot of work and a lot of time, and I would shout out to Apostle. Obviously, he went home early, go sleep.
you had enough, man.
He was like, I'm out of here, man. I need to get out of this
I
lab.
need to get any friendlies with him.
Oh yeah, you guys always play friendly.
Yeah. It's always good.
Yo, look, man, if there's one thing I know about Loftons, is that you guys work hella hard. So I'd say give it up for yourselves.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Why don't we give it up for the man himself for the Gimvitational as well, GimR? I mean, come on, like
The games, man.
The
planning
game,
everything. You know, you had the plan,
Yeah.
put it all together.
Yeah. It was fun. The whole like slingshot and then putting this at the end of it and leading up to it.
Well, he's been a scientist for a lot longer than anybody knows. Video
Mhm.
game scientist, that is.
But yeah, when I was a little kid,
Among
I
other things as well.
had a little lab coat as a kid and a little microscope.
Aw.
Getting a little nostalgic.
I was
seeing
way-
set.
Little games.
Yeah, I forgot.
Little games,
Yes.
man.
I was obsessed with that stuff. But anyways, I want to give a big shout out to everyone that made this possible. Laurel Park, they really give us a lot of free reign in
Yeah,
the venue.
yeah, for sure.
And like let us use the ballroom and these other areas. I want to give a shout outs to everybody in production. Help make this happen. House of 3000.
The true heroes
Gen
of the way
Game.
things look.
Laurel and Mikey doing photos and stuff. Our dad doing catering.
Mm-hmm.
Apostle helping with some of the, all those like little skits of like me introducing everything.
Right.
John filmed it.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, he filmed it, and Apostle kind of like wrote some of the scripts, and like Kobayashi came through this weekend because we were having some issues.
Right.
And he just like panned all those out, including like the little GimR Science guy thing. So, just a lot of people came together to make this happen. Obviously, all the talent.
That still was my favorite one. the GimR the
Science guy intro, yeah.
I watched Bill Nye a lot when I was a kid, so that was an instant nostalgia factor. I loved it.
And I don't even know what I'm going to do. Like, I don't feel like I can do the same thing every time. Maybe Breaking Bad next time?
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
That would be fire. Yes, please,
You get super dark with it.
Yeah. The Chaos Tournament be a little bit different in that sense, but anyway.
There's just so many inappropriate jokes. How do we flip that to make it not as inappropriate? I was saying,
I'm just letting you know right now, I'm not being your Jesse, all right?
I don't even know who that would be.
I'm the one who knocks. So anyway.
Anyways. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching. We're really tired. We're exhausted, but we just want to give big shout outs to everybody that made it happen. We have a big credit scene too, but a lot of people put in a lot of work. It's labor of love, very passionate. Everybody worked long hours.
Say one thing real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm never listening to the Back to the Lab song ever again.
That's it.
I'm actually bumping that the whole ride home. Sorry, Chuck.
What the?
Would you like me to send you 17 different versions with different levels of ambience and reverb?
Oh, snap.
No!
This version doesn't have the full second verse, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's missing 4 bars.
I mean, it actually does slap. Maybe I've just been listening to it with, like, horror movie reverb too much.
Alive again.
All right, so I mean, with that, GimR, where are you gonna send the viewers, man? Are you gonna send them back to the lab?
Go follow my Twitch channel. No, seriously though, I am coming up with another episode. I've already talked to you about it a little bit. Right.
I'm excited.
I'm not gonna be saying that it's gonna change the game or anything. But
okay, not this time, right?
Yeah, I just think the original episode. Now, when I make a new one, it's gonna make a bunch of people come together, so I can just go over tech that's already known.
Yeah.
That nobody really cares about. And be like, oh, y'all need to care about this. So.
Yeah, there's a bunch of tech in Ultimate that's not utilized too much. I mean, like Slingshot is one of them. Obviously, off the top of my head, Ledge Slip is a really strong one that I think a lot of characters can utilize. Stuff like that. There's a bunch of little stuff that is very strong, but not really utilized just yet. So we'll see a couple years down the road. Maybe we'll see it utilized, right?
Yep. So twitch.tv/GimR. We got Double Down coming up in a couple weeks, so don't expect to hear anything about it until after that, because we basically have 2 weeks from now when we fly out to Double Down.
Right.
So we're like really. Okay.
Kind of close, man.
Well, we had to move Double Down.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be 2 weeks after this. So
True.
We're dying. But it's going really well. Like, the reg's going great. We have that international crew battle happening and everything. So start.gg/Double Down. Go reg. It's in Las Vegas.
There you go.
And we just opened registration for Glitch. Next Glitch. So East Coast, start.gg/Glitch. Go check it out. That's a good way to end it.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Lab. See you next time.
Peace.
Ooh, I like it.